What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Movies That Make You podcast, where movies are more than just entertainment. They're a catalyst for meaningful conversations. I'm Jonathan Sprang, and I go by Sprang. And most weeks we dive into movies to watch in preparation for a new release hitting theaters. But we don't stop there. We talk about the deeper ideas, the life lessons, and the morals that these films have to offer. This week, it's going to be How to Train Your Dragon. We're going to spend one episode talking about the animated film and looking forward to what we're anticipating about the new live action version. We hope you'll go check out our website. It's bio.site/movies that make you. There you'll find all of our links to all of our social media channels on YouTube, Instagram, and elsewhere. You can also find our podcast links to Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can also check out our letterbox, which shows you all of our lists on the movies that make you laugh, the movies that make you cry, the movies that make you scream, and everything in between. Before we dive into this week's episode, though, let's take a look at the next 4 weeks on the Movies That Make You podcast. Next week, the 28 series has a new installment coming out. So we're going to be discussing 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later in preparation for 28 Years Later. The Danny Boyle directed film, Cillian Murphy starred in 28 Days Later, is one of those films that just made a huge impact culturally. So we're excited to rewatch those and have that discussion. The week after that, we're going to discuss 2 racing movies in preparation for F1 starring Brad Pitt. The 2 movies we're going to watch, Ford vs. Ferrari and Gran Turismo. Both of these deal with the Le Mans, not street racing like Fast and Furious, so we're looking forward to having that conversation. The week after that, we're going to be gearing up for Jurassic World Rebirth. In order to get ready for that film, we rewatched the original Jurassic Park, the first Jurassic World, and Jurassic World Dominion, all in preparation to see the new one starring Scarlett Johansson. We like dinosaurs, and we're looking forward to it. The week after that, it is one of the most anticipated films of the year, and that is James Gunn's Superman. This is kicking off the new DC universe in the films with James Gunn at the helm creatively, and so we're really looking forward to this film. To gear up for that, we're going to watch the first iteration of each of the ones that have been on film. So Superman the movie with Christopher Reeve, Superman Returns with Brandon Routh, and The Man of Steel with Henry Cavill. I really wish he could have stayed as Superman. He was incredible. So without further ado, let's get to the podcast.
We are back with another Movies That Make You ... podcast. We're going to go oldest to youngest. I am Ezekiel, and I am 11 and a half.
But you're the youngest. So why did you go first?
I don't know.
I am Dad, and I am Spring.
I'm Connor, I'm 15.
I'm Colton, and do you know what a knuckle sandwich tastes like?
Do you?
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay. We can change that if you want.
That sounds a little
Is
violent.
that a threat to my livelihood? I'm calling the cops.
Not to your livelihood, just to your face. Yeah,
Okay, that makes
that's
sense.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Yes, we are here. What are we talking about today?
We're going to be talking about Dreamworks / How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes, Dreamworks Animation Films. The boys did their top 6 films, and there's a reason for that because we're talking about a Dreamworks film today, and that is How to Train Your Dragon. But we're going to figure out where it lands on the list before we talk about it. All this in preparation for what?
How to Train the new one, the live action How to Train Your Dragon.
There you go. Yes. We just so for those of you that are new to the podcast, we do episodes leading up to a new release most of the time. There are one-off episodes, but most of the time we're doing episodes that build up for the new release that's hitting theaters on Friday. And this one that's hitting this week. It's the live action How to Train Your Dragon. Looks super amazing. Let's talk about that real quick because we saw How to Train Your Dragon, the animated one, on a Friday night. The next day we went and saw Thunderbolts, and they had the live action How to Train Your Dragon film as a trailer. Connor, what were your thoughts on the trailer when we saw it?
It was really cool because we watched the movie the night before so we could compare and see. It's identical.
Yeah. What about you, Colton? What'd you think?
I was thinking, it was like the same thing. It just looks so much cooler.
Mm-hmm. Any thoughts, Zeke, on the trailer?
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Especially the thing of Toothless. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So realistic.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really awesome. I did notice a couple things that it feels like they're holding back. One of the scenes in the animated film when they are trying to find the dragon hive, they shoot a fireball down this big cave. And in the trailer, it was just pitch black. I don't think I saw any dragons in the cave. But in the animated film, when that fireball went through into the cave, it was like the entire cave was caked with thousands of dragons. So sometimes in movie trailers they'll leave some things out like that to save it for the actual film. So I'm thinking that when that fireball goes in, that cave's going to be chock full of real dragons. So that'll be cool. Yeah. So we're all kind of looking forward to the How to Train Your Dragon live action. It looks really good, really touching, and the CG looks amazing. One other note that's really cool is that Gerard Butler did the voice of the dad in the animated film, and he's also playing the dad in the live action. So that's pretty cool in my book. So, all right, let's do our mustards, because when we mustard, we got to catch up.
Mustard.
Colton, why don't you go first? How was your week?
Pretty good. Nothing much is happening. School's ending. I don't have to bring my French horn to school anymore, which is so good because that leaves so much more room. And nothing much.
Cool. Connor, how about you?
It's going good. I got my new Switch, and it's pretty fun. I had to return the old one, and they took half the money, but it was kind of my fault because I took it apart. So, yeah.
He tried to mod it.
I think they went a bit too far. Like half the money. It was $140, and they took $70.
Yeah.
I could have just replaced it myself.
That's tough. Zeke, how about you? How's your week? Anything fun happened this week?
My week was pretty good. I had my Green Dot party.
Can you explain what that is?
A Green Dot party is where you get all of your Green Dots done on progress learning.
What is a green dot?
A Green Dot is whether you're scoring good on the subject or bad on the subject.
Okay, so you did all greens.
I got all greens.
Nice.
Plus some yellows and badges.
Very
Because
cool.
our teacher allowed it.
Very cool. What else happened last night? We sat in a gym for 2 hours, 5 hours, because we were watching
A performance by me and Colton.
Yes.
Oh.
Connor forgot.
We played some Mario Party while other unimportant bands were playing. And then we're here for the big one, me and Colton.
Yeah, it was a big jump from concert 1 to concert 2, but even a bigger jump from concert 2 to Symphonic. Yeah.
I mean, concert 1 to symphonic.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Sorry, concert 2, concert 1, and then yeah. There's a big jump between all three of the bands that we saw.
Concert 2, they needed a little help.
They didn't even look like they wanted to be there, bro. Like they looked
The songs
bored.
were pretty boring. Like I was so bored during that thing.
Well, it's kind of their fault that they're boring because they aren't practicing and getting better so they can move up into the next band.
Most of them don't even care.
I could tell, like, they're showing up late and not really paying attention to the director. There were a lot of things I noticed, and they had to have a teacher stand next to them the entire time that everybody else was performing to make sure they weren't acting out. So I don't think it was everybody, but there's just a few of the guys were just like.
Well, I think it was all of concert 2 because since there's so little people in concert 2, they had to have a wind ensemble to go into their band. So wind ensemble had to learn 6 songs. Half of them were like 3 minutes long. So
cool. How did they do at the end?
Wind ensemble?
Mm-hmm.
You should have seen it. They were playing like one of those where it was like 3 songs, and one was like, "This is Halloween, this is Halloween," and then they played the Polar Express song, and I didn't know the last one. But then they had such good songs. It was so good.
That's awesome. Does that make you want to be in that next year?
No.
No?
You're not going to be in band next year?
I am. I want to be in symphonic. I don't even think I made one ensemble. Hopefully I made symphonic.
Yeah, that was cool. You both played Star Wars songs. Which song did you play, Colton?
Cantina Band.
Cantina Band. Which one did you play?
I played Star Wars main theme.
Yeah. And it was like a simpler version, but sounded really good.
Dun, dun,
I still remember the fingering. It's F, C, B flat, A, F, C, B flat, A, F, C, B flat, A, B flat.
Nice. That's cool. What about you, Connor? What you got going on?
Since I'm not in band, I drew Omni-Man. Yeah.
Yes.
We should show him.
He looks.
We can show it.
I messed up on his eyes.
Can we show him?
I'll post it on the Instagram. Zeke's gonna get it so we can show everybody. But yeah, it's really good.
It took like 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
It took 30 minutes, but I messed up on his eyes.
That would take me 3 hours.
What are you doing in track these days?
I'm not doing track. I'm doing cross country now.
What are you doing in running? I'm just going to say running from now on because it doesn't. You're going to practice.
Yeah. I'm doing like 3 miles now.
Omni-Man.
Nice. All right, here we go.
What the
Why
Sigma?
is he so big?
He looks
Why
so
is he
short.
big?
Whoa!
He's so big.
Yes,
He's so big.
pretty cool, pretty muscular. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the movies. As I said before, we had the boys rate their top 6, and that was because I figured that How to Train Your Dragon would be up on the list, and so we'll see where it lands. But it was kind of like a top 5 plus 1 with How to Train Your Dragon. So we spent some time on How to Train Your Dragon. We won't walk through every movie details. We're just going to do like high points, what we liked about it, that kind of a thing. And then for How to Train Your Dragon, wherever that falls on the list, we'll dive into that one and talk about the story. Sound like a plan?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So be thinking about what you liked about each of the movies when we go down the list. All right. First one on the list is number 8, Bad Guys. This had 1 vote. Came out in
Bad Guys.
2022.
It was
The Bad Guys, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us just a quick synopsis of the not the whole story. What's the premise?
The premise is the bad guys are a bunch of gangsters who love stealing. They always hate doing good. And whenever they walk out of a bank, they're always just so feared. And
Nice.
Yeah.
The little plug, Bad Guys 2 comes out later this year. So we'll be watching the Bad Guys and Wreck-It Ralph to prepare for that.
Wait,
movie.
what?
I love Wreck-It
What?
Ralph. I watched it like 8 times. Wreck-It Ralph and the little girl.
Why are you acting like that?
We're watching Wreck-It Ralph for the bad guys movie.
Why would we do that?
Because it's a
They're live action.
game.
Go ahead, Connor.
Is it because it's a game? I don't know.
What, Colton,
Because
why
they're
would we
bad
watch?
guys.
Wreck-It
Yeah.
Ralph's not really a bad guy.
Well,
Yeah.
he
He's
is.
in the Bad Guys support group. And
Wow.
Zangief goes, just because you're a bad guy doesn't make you a bad guy.
I don't remember this part.
Cause like the whole thing about the movie is he's a bad person, but he's taking care of a young girl. Like nice.
Yeah, he's tired of being a bad guy. And I'm assuming that kind of happens at the Bad
And
Guys.
he's like Donkey Kong, just wreck it. That's why his name's Wreck It Ralph and not Remake It Ralph.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit again. Do the bad guys turn good at the end?
The bad guys loved to be bad, but then they realized that they could be good, so they became good. And also, Snake hates his birthday.
Nice. Do you guys ever see that movie, Bad Guys?
Oh yeah, I watched it at Grammys.
Cool. What'd you think of it?
It was like it felt like on the kids' side, but it was still a pretty good movie.
I think it gets a 3.5.
I think it gets a
2.
solid 3. It's not too.
Okay. Zeke, why does this stand out to you? Why is this so high? I mean, it's number 6 on your list. So what makes it number 6 on your list?
Number 1 on my list.
No, it's not. Oh, you're right. Sorry. It was number 1 on your list.
Oh,
Number 1 on your list, but it was only the only vote for it, so that's why it's last on the list.
I loved the bad guys. Like, Grammy once gave me this book where the big bad wolf, he's the leader of the bad guys. He started out to be good, but in this one, he started out to be bad and he loved it, and then he wanted to be good. So I think this is like the prequel for when they turned good. But then it's just a movie, and they made Professor Marmalade think. They made Professor Marmalade when they were bad, and then they also meet the Fox Lady when they're bad.
Okay.
So it's like so different yet so good.
Cool.
A giant butt.
Okay. But yeah, it is a book series, right?
Yeah.
Bad Guys is a book series, kind of like Captain Underpants and.
What? Because that's so long.
No, it's not.
It is.
Captain Underpants and Dog Man are these books, these child books that kids read, and they made a movie off of it.
They're similar to that extent, but
That's
they're
it.
not similar.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you were saying they were similar in the books. I'm like, what?
No.
A famous line from Piranha. A giant butt.
Wait, watch this. I can look like a dinosaur.
That's interesting.
What are you talking about?
Let's go to our number 7. 2 people voted for this one, and it was number 7 on someone else's list, and that is
7.
Megamind.
I
He forgot one, and so he had to plug one in.
did that.
I did
Megamind.
that.
Connor and Colton.
Hey.
Connor, why don't you share a little bit about what Megamind is about, just real quick?
He's trying to be like a supervillain, but he's not really. And I haven't watched it
I
in
remember.
forever. But I remember in like 2023, he was very popular or something.
Yeah.
No
Go ahead, Colton.
grapes.
Yeah, it was that. It was no grapes.
So he's like trying to be a bad guy, but he's not, and he escapes from prison because he's like really smart because he has a mega mind, and he's trying to be a bad guy because he's sad that his parents like got destroyed by this one guy who's the villain, technically.
But
I
he's the
guess.
good guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's weird.
It's kind of another one that kind of flips the bad guy, good guy roles. Cool. So why was it on your list, guys? Connor, why don't you go first?
I just thought it was a good movie after looking over them.
All right. Colton, how about you?
I just thought it was a good movie after I came over them because it is a good movie, and I watched it like 30 times.
Zeke, I mean, I know it didn't make your top 6, but it was number 7. So why did you like this movie?
I liked this movie because it's so relatable. I'm so smart.
Mm.
And
Nice.
that's only similar to that. I'm just so smart.
Cool. Well, I like this movie because Will Ferrell did the voice of Megamind. Brad Pitt did the voice of the hero, and it was just a nice, interesting kind of play on it. Like he kept trying to do the villain, but he kept losing. And then Tina Fey, who I actually just got to have a conversation. She asked me my name at the concert that we went to, so that was pretty cool. But she voiced the reporter, and that was fun. Cool. All right, number 6. I will say this is a franchise pick because we had 2 people have it on the list, but they weren't the exact same movie of the franchise. But since it's the character, I went ahead and just put it all together, and that is Puss in Boots. Colton had that, and Zeke had that. So Colton, why don't you go first? What made you put this on your list?
No other reason except the bad guy has so much aura.
Can you explain what that is to our audience?
I think they all know.
Horrifying aura.
So aura is like if you do something cool.
Social credit. Yeah, I'm helping.
Nice.
Basically, yeah.
If you do something cool, you gain aura. But if you flop or like you fail something, you lose aura. So it's like social credit.
Exactly. That's what I
Nice.
just
Fine
said.
from my will.
Cool.
Also, aura has this big count. So if they say -1,000,000, then it's like -10. Because aura is just that you can have so much, but it has so little value.
Nice. Zeke, why did you have it on your list?
I remember I used to watch this Puss in Boots show. It was like he was like so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I am Puss in Boots.
Nice.
I love the voice.
Yep.
Amazing.
Antonio Banderas was the voice of Puss in Boots.
Mhm.
Very cool. And he's also from another series that we're going to talk about in just a minute. But yeah, anything else about Puss in Boots?
Whenever this movie came out, I think it was, I really liked it. I didn't see it on the thing. So I'd probably put this in like 4 maybe. But
Okay,
I'm going to keep mine right now.
that works. Yeah, the animation in the most recent one was really cool because it was a lot less stylized and computer generated looking like the originals. It looked more like hand drawn in its style. And so it just added a different layer of kind of realism to the animation, not realism like it didn't look more human or more realistic. It was just added a layer of that to it. So very cool.
Okay, I'm good.
Connor destroyed my Victor Wembanyama and put his feet on his head.
It happens.
What?
Yeah.
Remember his head popped off?
Wait, what's in
That's
there?
that.
I don't know.
Yeah, we did that on the last episode.
His neck is in there. See, his
Yeah.
neck's not here.
All right, so next up on the list, number 4 film of DreamWorks Animation is B-Movie.
Yes.
You like jazz? Wait,
You
did
like-
everybody pick this?
No, just two people.
You
Only
like,
the OGs know it. Only the OGs
You
get
like
it.
jazz?
You like jazz?
I remember that one female song.
Yeah.
I get it.
I feel
So
like Zeke
what-
didn't pick it because he wasn't like raised in our family. Because mom would
Could be.
we would watch the B movie. Other old school. I remember on the last day we watched the B movie. It was like, you like jazz?
You like jazz?
All right. We've all said that too many times now. So Connor, why do you like this movie so much?
I think it was just a good story. Like, wanted his honey back because people were stealing it, but then he got too much honey, and then the world like almost went bad, and then he gave the honey back or something. Yeah, it was a good story.
What the bees do in pollinating all the flowers and moving pollen around helps keep the flowers alive. So if they took all the honey back that humans used, then they wouldn't need to do their honey gathering, and then so the flowers would die and the whole earth was going to go. That's like a real true thing. Jerry Seinfeld was behind making this movie. He also voiced the main character, and he just it was something that he felt passionate about, and so that's why they made the movie. Colton, why do you like it?
It just like represents like a bee's life is not easy, even though it looks like so like normal, and it's like we're scared of bees, but in reality bees are scared of us. So
What about the wasps?
the wasps, they're not scared of anything.
No, they are the villains of the flying insect world.
They're definitely my ops. My street name is 1-2 walk 'em down with that blicky sticky.
What's your real name?
Dwavius.
Thomas.
My real name? Oh,
Said that.
Dimitri.
All right,
No, wait,
Zeke.
my real name? Bartholomew. Bartholomew. What's your street name? 1, 2, 3, walk 'em down with that blicky sticky. What's your real name? Bartholomew.
Thomas.
What is that from?
It's like a meme.
Oh, okay. I figured. Zeke, I know you didn't have it on your list, but you like the B movie, right? Did you have anything that you liked about it?
I have never seen it.
That is not true.
I have seen it before, true, but I haven't really, gotten to watch it in a long time, so I don't remember anything about it other than the you like jazz.
Like jazz.
Why is that?
All right.
emo?
What? That's the whole thing.
That's good. That's good dancing. Yeah, I like the B movie. I thought it was a really fun story. It kind of introduced us some little science in there, but made it fun. And I like Jerry Seinfeld, so that was cool. Go ahead.
I should have said this in my mustard, but today we did elephant toothpaste in class.
What?
What is that?
It's like, have you seen Mark Robert? So it's like you put hydrogen peroxide and some other mixing, and it makes like this like foam mixture, and then it just goes up like a tube, and then goes.
Oh,
I didn't get to do that.
Yeah, we gotta do that. And tomorrow we're making oobleck.
What's that?
It's like the
nice.
thing where it goes hard when you hit it, and then it goes off.
What is this? Whenever I was in 7th grade, I put Cheerios in a bag and put some milk in there and mushed it up, and it was really nasty. It was supposed to simulate the systems. Yeah.
Yeah, ours is like really fun because we got a new teacher.
Gotcha.
It's supposed to support your internal organs.
No, it's supposed to simulate
Like
Similar
your
to what
digestive
Vikings do.
system.
Yeah. Cheetos and milk.
Because it's gonna erode the Cheetos.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Oh, and we did the
Yes.
frog, but he
Um,
did that too.
No, we dissected a pig.
You
What?
Didn't.
That's even bigger than a frog. Well, did you have a choice?
You didn't do the pig? Or no, you
No,
had
we
a
didn't.
choice.
We didn't do the pig.
Oh.
The teachers did the pig. We looked at it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Was
Cool.
it disgusting?
It smelled like booty cheeks. It literally made me gag, and I had a headache.
So you think it smelled like a giant butt?
Nice callback. Yeah, I remember those days in science class where it was a dissection day, and it definitely. So it's formaldehyde, I think, is what it is that causes that smell, but it kind of keeps the body intact while you're dissecting it. So it's gross. Smells gross, and I definitely understand getting a headache from that smell. Cool. And bees are awesome. They dress really cool too. Like Charlie Brown.
I love bees.
Cool. I'll remind you that this summer when we've got bees flying around outside.
Oh, heck.
No, I hate wasps. I love bees.
Okay,
Bees
gotcha.
are not gonna sting you unless they want to die.
When we went to Camp Eagle, there was bees everywhere, and I literally just got used to them. Not wasps though. Can't stand wasps. Whenever I'm mowing the lawn,
Can't
whenever I'm
stand them.
mowing the lawn, they're just up. They're just everywhere.
Yep.
There's no
Just keep
bees.
moving.
There's only wasps.
We should get a wasp suit.
You think wasps are evolutions of bees?
Probably.
No, definitely.
They have wings and stingers.
Well, one makes honey and one doesn't.
Wasps?
Well,
What do wasps
Wasps
even do?
Yeah, what do they do?
Nothing.
They don't do anything.
They just want to sting for fun.
Yeah. They
They're-
just they just reproduce and make big nests and.
All
that
So
of
stuff.
they're predators and pollinators.
Oh, so they do pollinate. They just don't make honey.
They don't make the sweet organic taste.
They're also pest control.
That's weird.
Yeah, because they get rid of other smaller bugs.
Yeah.
They don't. Yeah.
So they're
Cool.
needed in the food web, but we don't want them there.
If we could eliminate them all.
No, if we could eliminate that whole insect food web, that'd be great.
But then the ecosystem would crash.
Just like the stock market.
Yeah, speaking
What
of
is this? This is like.
Invest in stocks right now. I choose Apple because Apple has the highest interest rate.
Go ahead and move on to the next film. This is number 3 on the list, and that is Shrek.
Yeah, I chose that.
Number 3.
Get out
It
the
was,
swamp.
it was on everybody's list, but it was lower on everybody's list, so that's why it's number 3.
I put it in 4.
So Zeke, why don't you go first? What made you like Shrek so much?
somebody once told me that you were awesome. I took it. I rented a movie today.
So that's why you like Shrek, is because of that song?
So yeah.
Nice. Colton, what did you like about Shrek?
He's a big green booger. I mean, like, what is there not to like about it? And
Okay.
I remember in music class we watched the Shrek musical so many times. Like the whole musical is stuck in my head, and it's just a Sigma movie. Get out me swamp.
Nice.
I think it's just a good movie. Like, I remember when we went to Oklahoma, our grandma Griffin would have this donkey thing. I very remember it. I remember it a lot. You will probably remember it too. It's the donkey with the coat or something.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
The donkey was voiced by Eddie Murphy, who was a famous comedian before he became a movie actor. And the the Shrek voice was Mike Myers. And it looks like they've got a Shrek 5 that they're planning on coming out. And then Cameron Diaz voiced Fiona. And that was the first time that I saw a movie that kind of like took all of the fairy tales and mashed them together. That was like the first one of that. That came out in 2001, and that was just a lot of fun to see all the characters kind of living in the same world. But Shrek was new, but all the other stories like Pinocchio and the Three Blind Mice and
And the mirror on the wall.
yep, Mirror Mirror, and then the Gingerbread Man. That was pretty funny.
Ginger man. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Say that Shrek looks pretty goofy, and there might be not a Shrek 5, but a Shrek live action. Ooh.
I don't think that's on the plans, but
The
they
new
could
Shrek-
do it.
I think Colton would look perfect in Shrek.
The new
live
Shrek
action.
movie's coming out soon.
Zeke, you would look perfect. You wouldn't even need the makeup.
The new Shrek movie's coming out soon.
Oh
Did you see
god.
that?
What did you say, Connor?
The new
Isn't it
Shrek
Shrek
movie. It's coming out soon. Shrek 5.
I know. When is it coming out?
Just say 2026.
Hey, look, it right says right
Yeah.
there.
Look how weird he looks. What?
Yeah, 2026.
Look
Can I
at
see?
that. Why does he look
Speaking
like
of 2026, GTA 6 got pushed back to 2026.
The new Shrek looks so weird. What is that?
Bro, just get back to the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Next one up. Everybody's list.
Everybody
Kung
was
Fu
Kung Fu.
Panda.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody was Kung Fu.
Look, 1-inch punch.
Connor, why'd you have this on your list?
Because we watched it a little bit ago and it was good. I liked the last one more. The last
Really?
one
Okay.
was my favorite.
Yeah, I feel like they did progress and got better each time. The first one was fun and kind of introduced you, but then it just
I didn't
kept
really
getting
like
better.
the second one.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's his tagline that he says?
Skadoosh.
Oh, Mr. Beast did the skadoosh.
Nice.
He had that one part. He did
You
skadoosh.
still watch Mr.
Oh yeah, it's hold the pinky up and then skadoosh.
I think
Yeah.
Mr. Beast fell off. I don't know like a lot of people that watch
He has
him.
230. He's averaging 1 million subscribers a day.
Not
That's
that
crazy.
Skadoosh.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of subscribers, hey, we really hope that you guys are enjoying the podcast and that you'll subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast. Don't miss an episode. Follow us on Instagram, all that stuff. We've had 5 clips this week go over 1,000 views, so really fun that we're getting in front of that many people, and hopefully they will jump on and follow us and watch the podcast.
If Mr. Beast gets 5 million more subscribers, he'll be at 400 million subscribers. And his
Wow.
last video was posted 2 weeks ago, and it got 116 million views.
I was one of those views. I'm just gonna say it. I'm still a Mr. Beast fan. I still watch him.
I don't watch Mr. Beast.
And he does a lot of fun stuff with he does a lot of giveaways and stuff too, right?
That's how he gets money.
For our secret surprise. For our secret video. Should we do all the intros combined into one where it's like, we're back, we are back, we are back, we are back, we are back?
Oh yeah, that would be kind of fun to do that
Yeah.
for the 100th episode
And then it would be, and then the final one would be, we are back,
with another episode
episode
of the
of
movies that
Movies That
make you.
Podcast. We would all say it together because we're so Sigma.
Yeah, that would be fun. What's up, Colton?
I think we should give away the first surprise that we make.
Yeah, well, first we have to make it. So before we can start talking about giving it away.
We will probably show the surprise on the 100 special.
Okay, let's do that. Let's plan on that. You got
Or
that
100
calendar? You got all summer.
One more thing. I say during creative time we can do that.
I mean, Connor can. What are you going to do? Stand there and watch?
No, I'm
We
gonna be
could
playing
do
my friend's
a Minecraft spell challenge of what we think the design should
Oh.
be.
Back to Kung Fu Panda.
What did you like about the movie?
It's kind of like Karate Kid. He was like not that good at karate, and then he gets good, and then he beats up the bullies.
Yeah, that's it. It's amazing.
Except the entire world is on his hand.
So what did you like about the movie?
Inner peace, inner peace, inner peace. Rise in peace. And a sash when we feast. This isn't working. That was in the last one, but the skadoosh thing really does it. It's so funny.
Yeah, and Jack Black voices Poe, the panda.
That's basically the main reason he's on there.
Yep.
Love you, Jack Black.
Do you think Colton has the Beatles hair? He's hippie hair. It's hippie.
Hippy dippy.
Baloney.
Oh, I gotta show you guys a trick that I learned. I'm walking down the staircase. I'm walking down the staircase.
So original.
It's not really working there, buddy. Sorry.
Wait.
That's so funny, Colton.
No, it won't work. We need
Yeah.
like a blanket.
Wait.
Yeah.
Or unless.
I'm
Or you can do an
walking
elevator.
down the staircase.
That looks pretty good. That's pretty
That
good.
was so horrible.
I had to show you my newest collection of my stuffed animals. This guy's name is Terry. I won him from a rigged claw drop thing. I won Terry.
Nice.
You
It was
rigged it?
100% rigged.
Why was it rigged?
It was
It
barely grabbed.
It did this.
We literally pushed him in the hole.
Yeah, those are really not the most easy things to grab.
I
So
spent
you just gotta
$25 on it.
find the spot. You spent $25 on that?
We don't talk about that.
Because after I won, it took me $10 to win him. But after I won him, I had a gambling addiction, so I just kept on
He
going.
couldn't stop. It's literally like gambling.
And then I bought a 6-pack of sodas after. Candy sodas. You thought.
What were we going to say, Zeke?
It's about the principle of making you think about, wow, I earned this.
Yeah.
Never quit gambling, kids.
No, really, quit gambling. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Don't do
Roblox
it.
is
It's not
helping
good.
It destroys lives.
It destroys your savings account.
Yeah, to
But
know
what you should
good.
do is invest in stocks.
Invest in
No, that's
It's
even
fine.
more horrible.
No,
No,
it's
it's
a
good.
different type of gambling. But you actually have some stuff you can.
skilled gambling.
And you can never lose as long as you're smart with your money.
That's true.
Mm,
Kinda.
Kinda.
Because you have to invest in the stocks that are going down. Because the boom and bust cycle. Because when they're bust, they go boom.
Nice.
What if they just never come back up?
Well, then you
Yeah.
lose all your money.
Yeah.
That's why you invest in like Apple. Because they will never.
Well,
lose
Apple's
money.
already expensive right now.
Yeah, that's why you get them when they're cheap.
Imagine investing in Amazon whenever it was a bookstore. That would have been crazy.
I like Kung Fu Panda. I thought it was a lot of fun. Jack Black's hilarious. So I remember when we watched the first, when we watched through all of them, that each of them had a really strong like story beat where Poe was learning something new, and I thought we learned something new as well from Poe. You remember that, Connor?
Skadoosh.
Skadoosh. That's what we learned. Skadoosh. Cool. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We're at our number
I know
one.
what it is.
Everybody say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
How to
How to
Train Your
Train Your
Dragon.
Yeah, I didn't know that one.
I didn't. I
Did you not know, Connor?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm zoning
Yes.
out right now.
How to Train Your Dragon is our number one. It was on everybody's list. It was 1 on Connor and Colton's list. It was 4 on Zeke's list. But that made it number 1 in the group list. Connor, why don't you go first? What made you like How to Train Your Dragon as number 1?
I just remember watching it in the apartment. I think that was pretty cool. And I think Colton watched it a lot whenever he was sick. Or he watched Octonauts.
Oh yes, I was super sick one day and Connor went to school, so I watched the entire show. There was 3 like seasons and like 12 episodes each, and I just binge watched it. It was so fun.
Yeah, I think they were shorter episodes, weren't they? Like 10 or
They
12.
were like 12 minutes. They're like
Yeah.
little.
I liked how the dragon's design, and he was like, and then he flew away.
Mhm.
Because he was like, I don't want to kill this guy, but I want to kill this guy.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel sometimes with the dragons. The dragons.
Oh, with the dragons. Oh.
Yeah, little dragons.
Because I was about to be like, what, Dad?
For me, yeah, I think I just like the idea that this is something that we're scared of because we don't know, and then once we find out that thing is not actually trying to hurt us, that actually we can live together. So I think that's cool. Let's do a quick rundown of the movie since it is coming out this Friday. Colton, can you give us a rundown of the first movie?
So in the first How to Train Your Dragon, they starts off. There's like dragons are invading the village. Everybody's fighting. A Hiccup wants to fight them, but all the guys tell him he can't. And then at the end of the fight, he sees that there's this one dragon called
Toothless. Night.
Night Fury.
That's
And
correct, yeah.
he I want to catch a Night Fury. So he throws a ball at it, and not surprisingly, he hit it. And the next day, he goes out, gets the Night Fury. The Night Fury tries to kill him, and then decides, nah, I'll spare him. The Night Fury's wing broke, so he can't fly out of this dungeon thing he's in. And Hiccup sees that, so he helps him, gives them a wing. They fly away, happy. Dragon school starts, so they're training how to fight dragons. But Hiccup, for some reason, is like getting the dragons on his side. What are you doing, Zeke?
He's magic.
Yeah, they thought he was magic because he was controlling the dragons.
And then the dad gets mad. The dragon tries to kill him. And then everybody realizes dragons are their friends. So they get the big boy dragons, and then all the dragons are helping them fly to this big place that Yannick and his girlfriend found. And then they throw Yannick, not Yannick.
Hiccup.
Yeah, Yannick is like a book character that I remember. Hiccup and all of his friends and his girlfriend go find that they found it, and then everybody goes over. They throw the cannonball into the cave, see all the dragons. They all fly out. Mother Dragon comes out, they fight. Obviously, Hiccup wins, and that's pretty much how it ends.
He didn't really
Yep.
win.
Yes, he did.
He passed out.
He still won.
Yeah.
Well, Hiccup, the Toothless did his power ball into his mouth and knocked him out.
Fury Ball.
Yeah. It's a good movie. Really excited to see the new one. Any other standout favorite parts, Connor?
Probably the fireball into the thing.
That was sick.
At the end?
Yeah. I swear I saw the dragons on the trailer.
I saw like one or two.
In the tunnel?
Yeah, I want to see.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just wasn't looking. It looked like it was one of those types of scenes where they were gonna edit out some of the dragons and then make it really full. Zeke, what about you? What's your favorite part of How to Train Your Dragon?
Well, he's like, just a few minutes ago, he had teeth. He's toothless. He's toothless when he doesn't want to have teeth. He's toothed when he wants to have teeth. He's like,
Yep. Colton, what about you? What's your favorite part of How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah, the fireball part. It just stands. Or actually, no, Hydra. Or I think Alpha. Alpha's the name of the big dragon. Because I remember from the show, there's Alpha and Hydra were two different big. No, Alpha and Omega. Alpha was the big one, and then Omega was the wife. So my favorite part is when they both went into the sky, and then you just saw the big explosion. That was sick.
I think it's just the whole story of a son who isn't like everybody else, and gets picked on for it. His parents don't understand him. They don't know why he can't just be like them. But then he figures out this real important thing and tries to communicate it, and they still shut him down. But then when it still comes time for them to leave and go fight the dragons, he still knows, I still have to do the right thing. And because he chose the right thing to do, it helped everybody else. It saved everybody else. And they finally realized that he was right all along. So that's a lot of really good storytelling. And I think they showed it in the trailer, and it's also a key moment in the movie when she says, well, what are you going to do now? And he says, probably something stupid. She's like, well, you already did that. And he says, then something crazy. So.
Oh, Aura.
Yep. Very cool. All right, let's rate it. What we got? Rate it. Connor, go first.
4.
4? Okay, Colton?
4.5.
4.5? Zeke, what about you?
Same as Colton, 4.5.
4.5? All right, let's see what I gave it. 4.5.
Oh, Connor!
Connor broke the streak.
Anyways,
Connor, just say you give it a 4.5.
I don't give it a 4.5 though.
Cool. You want to say bye to everybody?
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Skidoosh.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Again, you can check out all of our links at bio.site/moviesthatmakeyou. Feel free to drop us a line. We'd love to hear from you. So until next time, keep watching movies.